Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is William speaking. Okay, this is the third time I try to record this video. I hope everything is right. The first time I put my iPhone on the other car over there, but there's a cover over the car, so when it rains, it will shake my iPhone a little bit. So I transfer the iPhone on this car, on top of this car. I hope everything is just fine. So that for the next several minutes, 10 minutes also, I try to record this video and then I will upload it to my little channel. I started this channel about 1 year ago, and now I have about 200 videos in this channel, but there are not so many subscribers to this channel. If you watch this video, hit the like button, and thanks in advance. And just now there's a car driven by very near to what I'm standing is a primary school, and now it's lunchtime. There is always some students in the playground making noise, but today is Friday. I don't know why they are so quiet today. And okay, if you happen to this video, I'm just doing my everyday English speaking exercise. I try to level up my English level, speaking level. And last night I tried to have a conversation with AI, with ChatGPT. Before that, I tried to use ChatGPT to talk with, but there are always some disadvantage I encounter. There's always something I couldn't overcome because now I'm in China mainland. Here we couldn't visit ChatGPT directly, so I use a VPN to get in touch with ChatGPT and talk with it for a while. And I think the process is pretty good, pretty satisfying, because I didn't try that too much, but I talked with ChatGPT for almost 1 hour. I talked a lot, and I think the conversation between us is pretty good. And this morning I tried the conversation again when I was riding my e-bike to my workplace, and I find it's pretty fruitful and pretty rewardful. So maybe I will try to continue this routine to fit in my everyday routine to talk with AI, so I can learn from it. Like this morning, I tried to learn from AI how to describe the situation around me, like when I was riding my e-bike and I passed by the cars on the side. Those you know there are always some cars parking along the road at the roadside. It's kind of like a parking lot, and I was pass those cars on the side. I need to be very careful in case I hit them or I was hit by those cars. And there are always some bicycle parking along the road, and also there are some words that I can learn from AI, and there are some greenery lining the street, and always some buildings, some tall buildings, some skyscrapers along the street when I was riding my e-bike and riding my scooter. okay, scooter, and I learned a lot from AI, and those talking are pretty natural and fluent. Um, so I think that I will continue talking with AI if I have a good connection, have a good signal connection. But there's always some bad connection between uh, the internet. Okay, that's a condition that I'm in. And as usual, I will talk about what I did this morning and what I will do this afternoon as main content of my this channel. Um, and this morning, I spent almost the whole morning reading the Bible. I set up task on myself that I need to read um, 15 chapters every each day so that I can finish reading the Holy Bible in 2 months. But I think it's too much for me. Maybe like today, I spent about half a 2.5 an hour on it, and I feel pretty tired, and I don't get too much from the book I'm reading now. There are so many books in the Holy Bible, and now I'm reading. I read from the very top, from the very beginning of the first, which is Genesis, and now I'm at the second book of Kings. The Kings, the book Kings, is talking about the kings of Israel. Israel was separated to two parts, Israel and Judah. So they have two kings. So the book is talking about the kings of the two part of the Israels. And there are too many. Actually, there are too many kings in the book, and too many places happening things now and then. So I couldn't remember them very clearly. But the only thing I can remember is if you follow the instruction of the God, you will survive, and if not, you will be thrown away. You will be overthrown by other people. That's what I got from this book. I will continue reading it until I hope I can finish the whole Holy Bible. I talked with AI. There are not so many people finished reading the Holy Bible because it is a very thick book, and there are always some part of this book is pretty not so welcoming. So most of the people will give it up someday, or at some point. I really want to finish reading. I really want to go through this series of book, and so that's what I'm thinking. And this is also the first task I put on myself. And the second one is try to learn how to coding, how to use Python to coding. I really want to be a man who know how to code. And I followed a free website called FreeCodeCamp. In that website, there's a course called Fundamental Python, and I follow this course to learn how to use Python. And there are totally 500 steps, and now I finished 450 steps, and that means there's 50 steps more that I need to finish the whole course. So I try to do that several steps each day so that I can finish that. I don't want to rush too much, but I don't want to slack too slowly, because every person has this patience. I will use it up. Okay, so I want to finish that as soon as possible. Okay, and there's also another task that I put on myself is try to learn how to edit videos. As you can see, I record myself every each day. So I want to know some skills to edit those videos to make it more attractive. And from the deepest of my heart, I know the most important thing is to tell a story. How to tell a story, how to make your telling so attractive to attract those people. That's the most important thing. But the skills is also important. It can make your videos more fancy. I can see that fancy. So I try to add some subtitles and to add a title and some other low third to my video to make it more not so raw. Okay, there's some tasks that I input on myself, and also I need to have a jog of about 1 kilometer every each noon, in the noon time, in the lunch time also, and after that I will eat fruit. I will buy a fruit in the fruit store and I will eat it. So that's what I will do every each day. I try not to make myself too much. Okay, that's what I plan to do. Okay, and okay, let me describe myself. Okay, I'm a man. I'm a Chinese person in my mid-40s. I learned English for almost my life. Through my life, I can see that because from my middle school, I started learning English, but my English score is usually very not so good because I didn't know how to learn it. So when I went to university, after that I get to the post graduation. I get my master degree, but even that, my English is not so good, all the way not so good. So when I about 20 years ago, I can't remember the specific time, but it's almost 50 years ago. I determined to master English language. So I try to find the right way to learn it. I search through all the Chinese information about how to learn English, and it's not so good. But some advice or some ways is useful, but most of them are not so worthwhile to try. So I've learned English for so many years, and from about 5 years ago, I started to teach my two sons some English, and by now their English score are pretty good, and they have about 6,000 or to 8,000 vocabulary size. And for myself, I have about 13 or 15,000 vocabulary. But my English is not so good, not as good as what I want. So I try to learn it every each day. I try to read English books, like now, like I'm reading the English version of the Holy Bible, and I feel it works pretty good, and I try to speak a little bit every each day about. So as you can see, in the daily record, I will speak about 20 minutes every each day about everything, about what I will do, what I did, and the thoughts. Talk about the thoughts in my mind and everything in my surrounding. I try to express in English. Um, from my perspective, if you think your English is good, it should be good enough to describe everything surrounding. If you can't, you need to practice more. You need to learn those vocabulary to describe everything. That's my perspective. And for so many videos I upload, in those videos I try to do those exercise, and I feel better than before than the beginning. You can check back the videos I upload the very first day. It is not like what I'm doing now. It is not so. It is more staggered than now. Then, okay, you know what I mean. That's enough. And I try to use English as soon as possible. I'm in a foreign company, and sometimes, from time to time, I will talk with my foreign colleague to talk about something. And in those times, I try to use English to talk. And I think our conversation is good enough. Okay, that's who I am and what I'm doing in those videos. Those videos are just some English videos, my daily English videos, to try to express something. There are not some specific topic in those videos, so they are not fancy, not attractive, but that's enough for myself. I do that. I do those exercises to try to make myself more fluent. That's my purpose. Okay, thanks for watching so long. If you come here, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow, maybe. Bye.